Well, here we are, the last month of 2023. Yes. And we're going to end it strong and solid with a lot of blessings. I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. I always just like to go into the month going, this is going to be great. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of good stuff happening. So, December. I'm very excited about this because we kick off the month strong with Mercury moving into Capricorn. Mercury in Capricorn is clearing up our thoughts. It's giving us a lot of successful streamline of our thoughts and our plans. It's a really good time because we're not wasting as much time. We're really like saying, okay, this is what we need to do. Let's go get it done. That's Mercury in Capricorn. Now, hold on to Mercury because we're not done with Mercury yet. I'll be coming back to him in just a minute. On the 4th of December, we have Venus going into Scorpio. Now, Venus rules the opposing sign to Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra, but we're talking about Taurus right now. So Venus rules Taurus. So Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place. Venus does not like being in Virgo. I think we've talked about that. But Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place for Venus, but it's not a comfortable place either. This is a very intense time. You're going to see a lot of intensity here. Power struggles, maybe money concerns, or if you had money concerns and they've sort of been hidden, they come to the surface during this time. On the 6th, we have Neptune going direct, which is fantastic because this is setting our imaginations free. Oh, yeah. So while Neptune's been retrograde, our imaginations have been a little clogged up. Maybe like there's just been nothing to fantasize about. Maybe our dreams have been a little crippled. But now with Neptune going direct, we're letting our imaginations go. We're seeing our dreams are just like way more intense, a lot more vivid to like scenes to them, and our faith is increasing. I love it. I'm here for it. On the 7th, Hanukkah begins. So if you're celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. On the 12th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. I'm going to go into great detail about the new moon in Sagittarius when I do the zodiac reading and card pull for the new moon in Sagittarius. So make sure you tune into those videos to see like what's shaking out there, because the moon is conjunct Mars. So you know what that means when Mars is in the mix. A little bit of aggression. So I'm going to go into a lot of detail about that new moon at that time. On the 13th, I told you we weren't done with Mercury yet. Here it is. Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah. Mercury goes retrograde at 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Mercury's going retrograde in Capricorn. It's going to be great. Mercury's going to be retrograde until January 1st of 2024. So that's just a little bonus. That's just an awesome bonus for all those parties and traveling days and holidays that Mercury's going to be retrograde. Isn't that great? Yeah. Told you there was a couple of little catches. Okay, then on the 21st, we have a really busy day. We have the winter solstice. If you are celebrating the winter solstice with your crew, with your coven, whatever, happy solstice. The sun also goes into Capricorn on this day. And, again, busy day. Venus is in opposition to Uranus, and Mars is quincunx to Uranus. Now, excuse me, I told you I'm getting over a cold. So with Venus and Uranus being in opposition, this is a really moody and impulsive time for us, like feeling wise. Unfortunately, with Mars quincunx Uranus, it's also an impulsive time, but it's a time of rash behavior. So we really, really need to think things through during this solstice, during this busy day on the 21st. So Let's just think things through. The great thing is that Mercury is sextile to Saturn this day, so it is a time of thinking things through. It is a time of planning ahead. So there's some help there. There is some help. On the 23rd, we have Mercury retrograding back into Sagittarius. Now, Mercury is not a fan of being in Sagittarius. It's not the most comfortable place for Mercury to be because Mercury rules the opposing sign of Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, but Mercury is in opposition to a sign that it rules. It's not the best place, not the worst place for Mercury, but it's not the happiest place for Mercury. So we're still going to see the things that Mercury and Sagittarius feels, which is we're not able to articulate, we're not able to get our point across, the communication does not flow very easily. We're going to see that really amplified because Mercury is retrograde in this sign now. Yeah. Again, super fun. On the 24th and the 25th, we have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, respectively. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. On the 26th, I'm so excited about this. Not only is it Boxing Day to our neighbors from the north, so if you live in Canada, happy Boxing Day, and Kwanzaa is also beginning. So if you're celebrating Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. But this is a full moon in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. This is a fantastic full moon. I love it. I love it. There's a lot of aspects that are going on because the moon is in opposition to Mercury, it's sextile Jupiter, it's square Neptune, and it's trine Saturn. So there's a lot of aspects that are actually happening in this full moon in Cancer. Even though the moon does rule Cancer, it should be like the happiest day on earth, but there are some aspects that are influencing it, and I will go into a lot of detail on that card reading when I do the full moon in Cancer explanation before the zodiac card reading. So make sure you tune into those shows as well. On the 29th, we have Venus moving into Sagittarius. So Venus has had a very short trip in Scorpio. So now Venus is moving into Sagittarius, which is, it's more social, it's very energetic, it's like looking for that pleasurable, exciting time, and it opens us up to new experiences. It's also a time, it can be a little risky. It can be a time where we're not sure if we want to take the risk or not, but this can be a little bit risky. So again, think things through, but this is a very social, energetic time, and it's just awesome because on the 30th we have Jupiter going direct, and Jupiter is our planet of blessings and luck, and Jupiter goes direct at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So basically at the end of the day, excuse me, basically at the end of the day, Jupiter goes direct. But it's a fantastic, it's like kismet, it's perfect because the next day is New Year's Eve and everybody is celebrating on New Year's Eve, right? Even those of us that like to go to bed early are celebrating on the 31st. So, I mean, here we are on the 29th with Venus moving into Sag, which is a social time, and then Jupiter going direct on the 30th, right before New Year's Eve. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, even if Mercury is retrograde, still could be a good time. We end 2023, not only December, but also the whole year, with 4 planets in Earth. Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus. We have Capricorn and, Capricorn is hosting the Sun and Pluto. We have 3 planets and North Node in Fire sign. So we have Mars, Mercury, and Venus in Sagittarius and North Node in Aries. And we have 2 planets in water, Saturn and Neptune, both in Pisces. And we do have South Node in Libra. And I've been talking more and more about South Node in the past little while because I've just just been like studying about it and just a little bit more obsessed with South Node. I don't know why, in the past few months. So, but we do have South Node in Libra. I did not check to see where all the asteroids were, but right now, I think that's the only thing that we have in air at the end of the year. So, I know it's been a journey. I will tell you, this has definitely been a journey. I'm so grateful to all of you that have just made this like a great channel. This has been an awesome, awesome year. And thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for all your feedback. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you. I'm so looking forward to 2024 with you. But before we get to 2024, let's see what your individual numerology is here at the end of 2023. Hello, Life Path 3. Welcome to your readings at the round table. I'm Jennifer. That was Mouse that just walked through here. We're having a polite disagreement about where he can sit because I know if I let him have this space, he's going to be here all day. That's not going to be fun. But he's going to wreck my camera or the lights or whatever today because I'm not letting him sit like right here. Yeah. The lovely and beautiful Jasmine is here with me as well, and this is your monthly numerology. All right, Life Path 3, I'm so excited because December is a 22-4 month for you. Yes, indeed, I added it several times actually. It is a 22-4 month for you. So if Mouse doesn't knock down all of my papers, I'll be able to get through this. Okay. So when we're embracing a 22-4, you're pulling in both the energy of the 22 and the 4. So in December, wow, the howling. Can you hear him? I don't know. All right, the mantra of the 22 is, I ignite the torch of discovery and healing within my world. The mantra of the 4 is, I am a builder, confident and steadfast, seeking order and accomplishment. So what we're doing here is that you're trying to change, heal, work on your world as you know it. This is a definite time of, watching my cat behind me, this is a definite time of working in relationships, of building and strengthening relationships, of listening to your guides, because this is also a highly intuitive time. This is definitely a healing time where you're working as the healer, Life Path 3. This is a time to get organized, to remove the clutter from your life. Again, building, but not just building like a business or building a home, but we're working on building family and friendships. We're working on building and strengthening relationships. Okay. This again, definitely time to put things in order because this is a time of manifesting. So it's good when you can sort of organize your thoughts and you can sort of put things together and you can manifest what you truly want. This is a time of being very practical and industrious and definitely grounding. I feel so good about this for you. I really do, because this is bringing your 2023 to an end in a very grounded time where you're building and creating and like helping to work things out for maybe your family, your friends, your community, or even a business, but you're working on, there's a lot of noise outside. Hold on just a second. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that like my house wasn't on fire or something. This truly is a wonderful time. It's a time of hard work, but it's very grounding energy, And it makes you feel like you're just like, oh my gosh, I got a lot done during that time. I got a lot done during that time. The lesson of the 22 is to push through procrastination and feelings of overwhelmment in order to embrace your life's purpose. The lesson of the 4 is taking one step after another with patience and open-mindedness. So what we're seeing here is making sure that you're not giving up too easily, because that's the shadow side of a 22. Giving up too easily, worrying too much, feeling overwhelmed, procrastinating, feeling like there's too many problems to solve, and feeling conflict between the inner feelings, like you know you're guided to do something, but there's also a practical nature that you're not, that you feel like you have to address. That's the conflict there. The shadow side with the 4 is like not opening yourself up to new or different ideas, closing yourself off to that. Overworking, that'll cause a lot of stress. Being impatient with the time that it takes to build or restructure relationships or even businesses. Lacking imagination, getting too serious, and argumentative. All of those things are shadow sides of a 4. You can see how they are the same but different, right? So when we're looking at this, please don't knock down my nose, mouse. Is he listening to me? He's not listening to me. Life Path 3, he's not. But this is a fantastic time for you to get grounded and help out like your community, your family, those that are close to you, and build these wonderful relationships. Clear out the clutter. Clear out the spiritual and physical debris that's in your life. Clear it out. It's a good time for that. Yeah. This is a wonderful, wonderful time to work on these things. It's a wonderful time to get grounded here at the end of the year. And I truly do love this for you. Don't procrastinate. Don't get overwhelmed. That's going to be something that you're going to have to battle a little bit, but you can do it. You can. Now, I want to remind you about you, 3, while I'm here. The mantra of the 3 is, I am creativity and vibrant. Let me try that again. I am creativity and vibrant expression, sharing my authentic voice freely. Now, you know, 3, you're all about communication. You're all about communication of thoughts and emotions. And you really have to be able to speak your truth, or things get kind of weird, you know? Excuse me. If you can't speak your truth, things start to exaggerate in your mind or even out of your mouth. You can have a tendency to get gossipy if you're not able to stand and speak your truth and say, you know what, this is my boundary. I don't want this to happen. Creating a time of real self-expression for yourself while you're building, while you're manifesting, and while you're working in the healing areas with the 22-4 is going to be fantastic for you. So make sure you are focusing on your self-expression with art, with writing, with music, or with public speaking. This is going to be great. Yes, you still have the family ups and downs, like that's part of your life path. But the wonderful thing about it is that you're in this 22-4 month, and it's helping you to strengthen those relationships. It's helping you to bring some peace. Work as the arbitrator during this time. You're creative, you're imaginative. Don't let your imagination get shut down during this time of a 22-4. That can happen. I know what I'm talking about. I am a 22-4. So this is a really wonderful time for you. I'm so excited about this. Working with all of these energies and not judging yourself too harshly or others during this time, because you know that is one of your shadow sides. Avoiding the pessimism, avoiding exaggeration, and just shutting down the gossip. Speak your truth. That's all you need to do. It's okay to set your boundaries. Yeah, say what you need. All right, Life Path 3, let's check out the cards for you. So I'm reading from the usual card decks for the Numerology, Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and the Healing Oracle Crystal reading cards. You know, just the couple that I usually read from every month during Numerology. And let's see if I can get through this without mouse disturbing me too much. Yeah. Yeehaw. One more good shuffle, Life Path 3. Okay, one more. I just want to be thorough. Oh, see, I forgot to switch the camera. Kali, endings and beginnings. Oh my gosh. Definitely, definitely. Oh. All right, one more here too. Ooh, Bogie stones, balance. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. How did these cards get warped? You know, I'm so careful about my cards. I don't know how they got warped. Okay, let's take a look at Kali, endings and beginnings. What a gorgeous card. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Definitely remove the clutter during this month. Definitely. Okay, Bogie stones. Here we go. I hope I'm saying that right. You never know. Really. I mean, I'm from the South. I'm going to mispronounce everything. Bogie stones or shaman stones have been utilized by the ancient shamans for thousands of years as guidance tools and healing gifts from the earth. Ooh, healing. These powerful allies assist you in your journey into the worlds of spirit where you connect to animal totems and many other medicines and gifts from the spirit world. They are great tools to work with in the soul retrieval process as they allow for the shaman's energy to stay grounded. Oh my gosh, that's so great. It's allowing for the shaman's energy to stay grounded in the earth plane and help facilitate the shamanic journey. They bring about a balancing of the energy field when placed in the hands. The male stone in the left and the female stone in the right. This powerful alignment allows for a state of balance within your life. It creates balance and grounds the spiritual experience into the physical world. It supports soul retrieval journey to the inner realms and assists in connecting you to your power animal in spirit. That is amazing. This is amazing. This is going to be an amazing month for you. Healing, getting grounded, and you definitely need to be grounded to heal, and you really, really should be grounded when you're building or strengthening any type of relationship. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 3. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and just making it a fantastic, fantastic year. I'm not kidding. This has been an amazing journey for me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I would not be here without you. Make sure you check out your zodiac readings that I do with the new moon and the full moon. And of course, some of my other shows that I have on this channel. Some new stuff coming out in 2024. Just have to wait and see. Don't, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful December and a safe and happy holiday season. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.